Hey, welcome back. This is Riddle, and I'm always trying to show people how to do things inexpensively or free. And this is a great example. This is an Asian pumpkin, also known as a Kabocha. And they're very sweet and delicious. And these giant vines, all of this action, were actually somewhat free. Because all we did is we saved the seeds from one that we ate, and we dried them out and germinated them and got dozens of them for free. Now, instead of growing them on the ground like I usually do, this year I trellised them up on strings up into my trees, and so they're actually doing a lot better because animals aren't chewing on them. The trick is, when you're growing these though, not only do they like an ample amount of water, but our big question was, after we picked them, why weren't they really sweet? We figured, they're organic and they're fresh. They should be more sweet than the ones at the store. And this is what I found out. You have to, after you cut them, they have to be fully ripe. And how you know if they're ripe is they get a slight corking on the stem. You'll see like it's brown. There'll be like little tiny cork holes. And or there'll be a yellow or an orange blush on the skin of the pumpkin. If you're growing them up on a trellis like that, you can't use the traditional method of seeing from underneath. Once you cut them and they're mature, you actually have to let them sit for like 6 weeks somewhere in a cool, dry place, like in a closet or your basement, because it's at that point that they develop their carbohydrates, which turn into sugar and make the pumpkin actually sweet. And I never knew this before. So if you want a nice sweet Asian pumpkin, you have to build that time into your processing. I have a couple already in the closet and sweetening up, and it's only August 1st today. So as you can see, these are giant plants. It's kind of hard to catch, but they're growing all the way up into my orange trees. And like I said, it's good to keep them off the ground because the bugs can't eat them. And they're actually creating some shade, some canopy for the rest of my vegetables, which we really need here. And that's about it. They're pretty easy to grow. You just have to manage the vines well. And if you have any questions, please leave them in the comment box or send me an email. And I would really love to help you grow.